Hello, everybody. I just wanted to talk really quickly about the new Peakychu, or the Peakychu. So, let's just take a look at it. First impressions. It looks like it's dead. It looks like it's malnutritioned. It looks like sad. It kind of gives me a bad feeling. It makes me feel like sorry. As far as I've seen, people love it. People are like, oh my god, the new Peakychu. It's amazing. But for me personally, I find it almost disturbing. But that's just first impressions. Let's read about it a little. Peakychu gets first new variant in 25 years with Pokemon Pokepia. You know, one time I didn't sleep for like 2 days. And I looked in the mirror. And this is what my eyes looked like. This is what your eyes look like when you just don't sleep for forever. And I'm wondering, like, is this some kind of... Look at this picture. Like, this poor thing. Like, what is happening? Is this like Ash's Peakychu? After Ash finally dies? And then the Pikachu's just like, oh crap. I guess I'm just homeless now and alone and cold. And I'm just gonna lay here until I die. That's the kind of vibe I get from it. I'm just gonna lay here until I just die. And I don't understand why you would take your most profitable Pokemon and come up with this. Like... Anyways. Game Freak surprised Pokemon fans by revealing that Peakychu is getting a new variant for the first time in 25 years. The new Peakychu form will make its debut in Pokemon Pokepia, and is the first design change the mascot has seen in decades. If you did a double take reading that headline, I wouldn't blame you. The idea of Pokemon introducing a new Peakychu variant on a random Thursday morning without much fanfare is a bit shocking. No pun intended. But it's also pretty surprising, given that Pokemon Pokepia is technically a spin-off title. But here we are. Peakychu now officially has a new variant called Peakychu. And it's absolutely adorable. You find this adorable? This sad, colorless, huddled, pathetic thing? You think that's adorable? I think it's disturbing. And I want to take it in, feed it, and get it a good night's rest. Nurse this thing back to health from whatever hell it's been through. It looks like it's like this is what Peakychu would look like if it was like in hell. And then you finally rescued it and it had all this trauma. It's traumatized. In a press release, Pokemon Company described Peakychu as a pale Pikachu with drooping ears whose fur is a mysterious color. It has no color. It's colorless. It's pale like a ghost. And is that the point? Peakychu like peekaboo like a ghost? Is it a ghost type Pikachu? And if it is a ghost type Pikachu, like... This is a ghost. This is like what I want to see, you know, out of a ghost Pokemon. Something that looks playful, mischievous, comically daunting, and ferocious. Something that's gonna be like, boo, and then laugh about how it scared you. This is like too real. This is like Left 4 Dead Peakychu. Left 4 Dead. Not the video game. If anybody even remembers that game. But just literally like someone left this Peakychu for dead. And this is you finding its corpse. Like the next morning after it froze in the mountains alone. Thinking about how no one ever loved it. Alright, it's a pretty big deal, as it's the first time Pikachu has gotten a new variant since its baby form, Peachu. Wow, really? That's crazy. That was way back in 99, Gold and Silver. I mean, I remember when that happened. I was, I guess I was 9. But, yeah, that was a big deal. Technically, there isn't a Alolan Raichu, yeah. In, what is that, Sun and Moon, Gen 6. But that was for its evolution, so yeah, first time in 25 years. Gotcha. The time of writing, it has not been confirmed what type Pikachu is. At a glance, however, it looks to be a ghost type. Pale white glow around its fur might be hinting at this. But there is also a cutscene that shows the adorable Pikachu variant waking up and lighting up lanterns with a glowing blue and white energy, which, in fairness, could just be electricity. However, the Pokemon series has a history of making lantern-themed Pokemon ghost types. Chandelure. Sure. Also, during this segment, the entire screen is filled with creepy fog. If this isn't intended to convey ghost energy, I don't know what would. Interestingly, the Pokemon Company is being tight-lipped on his typing. His typing. Her typing. The Pikachu's typing. They are also being coy with its description, only stating its fur is a mysterious color. Yeah, and then you also got Mosslax, a Snorlax that's just been sitting so long that it's grown moss on it, which also seems kind of disturbing. This whole thing is like, look, there's like spores like you see in like The Last of Us or like Silent Hill. I think the Pokemon people are kind of like maybe going through a horror phase, but not sure what to do with it. Cause like I've seen a lot of Instagrams, like they had one around Halloween that was like these trainers in like a scary house and like getting freaked out by Pokemon. But like, yeah, it almost seems like the Pokemon Company's going through like a horror phase, like as if they wanted to make a horror game. But then like this is like if they made a horror game and it touched on some serious stuff like abandonment and loneliness and wanting to die and all this, that would be crazy. But yeah, I think it's quite odd. And, you know, I'll try to keep updates going about it in the future. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Goodbye.